Megan harassing the peacock. Look at his fluffy bum. Go around there.
Oh, hello.
G'day, how you going?
Good. Just passing through, yeah?
Yeah, we are, yeah. Just at a little place called Water. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it, but I think it's just like an old Aboriginal area, community, and they've just turned it into like a bit of a museum and a place to stay. And there's a peacock.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3.
So we just saw 9 baby emus and an adult, and now I just saw an echidna. So lots of wildlife here in SA. Yeah. He's a cool little dude, but he's on the road. Oh, look at him walk.
Look at the baby.
No,
They're small.
that's how big they are.
Are they?
Yeah, they're tiny. Don't scare him onto the road while.
We've just seen another echidna. Joss is just waiting on the road until it gets off the road. But the wildlife up here has been insane. We've seen, I'm gonna say 15 emus since entering this area. 2 echidnas, and actually a lot of birds as well.
We've only been driving for a couple of hours.
Yeah, honestly, it's so amazing. We've made a game out of it, so an emu's worth 5 points.
Emus with 1.
Oh, sorry, emus are...
Echidna's 5.
Echidna's 5. Emus are 1. Camels are 5 if we ever see a camel. And wedge-tailed eagles are 1.
Kangaroos are 1.
Kangaroos are 1. And windmills, we've been added windmills.
Windmills are 1.
So the score...
You're gonna add 5 for me.
Just to update you. Joss is on 20 and I'm on... Oh, you're only beating me by 1. So I was beating Joss by like 10, so he's come back because he's found 2 echidnas, which are obviously...
Megan saw the 10 emus
in one group, yeah.
So...
So we just did a little free camp tonight. I'm pretty sure that's Mount Chambers, and then Mount Chambers Gorge, or Chambers Gorge is just up the road there, which we just did a little walk. It's just a short walk up a riverbed with some indigenous rock art and things like that. So far we're the only ones here, which hopefully stays that way. And yeah, it's just beautiful scenery. So Joss just lit the fire. Hopefully we'll give cooking a go on it tonight. But yeah, this is us.
Bangers and mash.
And then you're just into it.
We got a chilly wind in the Flinders Ranges, North Flinders.
A double jumper.
The Kathmandu jacket has come out and I'm in shirt and shorts, stylish as usual. Megan
Socks, tights, jumper, wind
right up against the fire, but it's a howling wind, so it's quite cold.
we have woken up after such a good night's sleep. Nobody else ended up camping here last night, so it was very quiet. The wind actually started to die down, which was perfect as well. So this morning we are just cooking up some jaffles for breakfast and having a coffee, and then we're going to drive up to Glass Gorge, which is just a really scenic point of the Flinders Ranges, and then across to Parachilna, the pub. It's really famous, pretty much a must do while in this area. So we're going to pop in there for lunch and a beer, and then we'll go on the backtrack to Blinman, and there's a lot of free camps there, so we're going to do a free camp there, and then probably plan the next day, probably plan tomorrow when we get there. We're just taking it day by day. I've got a few days before we actually need to reach Adelaide, where I'm meeting up with one of my good friends. So yeah, lots to look forward to. Baked bean jaffle for breakfast and a coffee.
We're in a little town just north of the Flinders Ranges National Park called Blinman. It's a cute little
historic town. It's so sweet. And wildflowers everywhere.
Yeah, the landscape's changed a lot even just from where we woke up this morning. So
it's a bit colder.
It's colder.
A bit crisp.
We're obviously a bit higher. It's much greener. And yeah, it's cool. So we'll show you some of the old buildings and stuff. So Blinman, we just found out it's the highest town in South Australia.
Which explains why it's so cold.
Yes, it's quite cold. And we just went into the visitor centre, and they actually give you a key.
And information.
And info to this cute old little cottage. So we'll have a look. We'll have a look inside. Oh wow.
Wood. Is this an all original?
Kind of looks like it.
The ceiling, it's like
canvas. I think it's all original, Megan.
I think it is too. Yeah, we can touch it. The wedding photos of the spider.
And then they put some kind of cement
through it, yeah. Not everywhere though, because those ones don't.
No, internal walls. Or maybe it's just.
An antique shop.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big fireplace.
Look at the mantle, Joss.
Yeah. An old chair.
Look at that one. What was there in there?
How old that is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Look at that. Wow. So this is the old kitchen obviously, but how amazing is this? It would still work.
Yeah, it must still use it.
The lady said that she was going to make damper.
Oh really?
And then they'll bring it over. So I feel like they do use it. So this is Glass Gorge. We've just stopped here for a little cup of tea. It is the back way you can go from Blinman to Parachilna. So yeah, we've just stopped in because it's so lovely. Lots of wildflowers, nice and green. Yeah, and then we'll continue down the dirt road to Parachilna, back on the highway.
schnitzel. It's good.
So we've just pulled up in this awesome little free spot that Joss found us. So it's actually, how far do you reckon from the pub?
10 Ks?
Probably 10 Ks back on the dirt road from the Prairie pub. We just had lunch and a couple of beers, and now we're just going to camp here tonight. There's a little fire pit and some beautiful gums and a really cute kangaroo neighbour and a beautiful that little parrot. How good. Nothing I hate more when beetroot leaks in the fridge. Fuck. So we're just cooking another meal on the fire tonight, just because Joss got some really good coals going, so we've done it properly tonight. We had a pretty big lunch at the pub, so we're just going to do like a stir fry.
Yum.
Do you think I could put this straight on the coals?
Give it a go. I think you can let that burn.
Can you?
I think so. G'day there. We're now in the Flinders Ranges National Park. In the actual park. We are just my hair in my mouth. We're just on our way to a place called Brachina Gorge, and just having a coffee at this spot. There's so many turn-offs and like little tracks and campgrounds, so we just gotta pick the ones we want to visit. And that's what we're doing today. Don't zoom in my cold sore. Fuck off. Last night was good at that free camp. A few kangaroos around. Update on our game. Megan's winning by about 25 points, so I think we're going to call it. Maybe we should start the game
Wait,
again.
so sorry, who won?
You won. But it's so hard being the driver and to look out for everything. Like, she sees like 10 emus when I'm watching the road. It's all off-road lately as well, so it's not like I can just look around.
Excuses. It's been a few days. Go on.
It's a bit cold.
I think it's been 3 days, 4 days.
We've had bird baths. Having lunch at the Flinders Ranges lookout. Bunyaroo Gorge. And I really need to pee. But there's a card. And there's people here, so I'm holding it. But I don't know how much longer I can hold it. It's a good spot.
Oh no, is that mold?
Let's rip it off. Greenery! It's nice to see some grass and green and stuff. Oh, looks like a mohawk.
Yeah.
Where are we, Megan? You tell them.
We're in...
Wuppinya.
No, not yet.
Oh. We're walking to an art exhibition in an old shearing shed. And there's only one other car here, so we'll see what it's like. Just found some more emus. We've seen so many emus, it's kind of getting a bit old now.
Yeah, it was really exciting,
It's like-
but now it's like, meh,
When we
emu.
first saw the first few, we were like, oh look. And now there's like so many in this area.
But the art exhibition, he was explaining it's usually for NAIDOC week, but since it fell outside the school holidays, they've extended it. And if you come anytime from like July onwards, if it's still on, definitely worth calling into.
Yeah. Yep. And you might see some emus.
No,
Oh no, you will see
I will
some
guarantee you'll see some emus.
Yeah.